Munir's aunt wanted to find out the meaning of this verse of the Holy Quran.
Who wanted to find out?
Munir's aunt, Islam.
Inshallah.
This is verse number 14 from Surah Bani Israel. It says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa kulla insanin alzamnahu ta'irahu fi unuqihi wa nukhriju lahu yawmal qiyamati kitaban yalqahu manshura. Translation is, and every man's record of deeds have been fastened to his neck, and on the day of resurrection we shall bring out for him a book which he will find wide open.
You see, طاهر has already been translated here correctly. It doesn't mean there is a bird hanging. طاهر means a deed of record. Why it is said is hanging by the neck? Because the neck is the most sensitive point, which if it's taken off, man is dead. So his deed is a question of life and death for him. In this case, spiritual life and spiritual death. So his deed hangs by his neck means that he should realize the importance of this, that the deed is being prepared regularly. He doesn't leave anything at all. And because its burden will be on him, he will be answerable. So I have mentioned why neck is chosen, just to indicate that this is the most important lifeline or means of his lifeline. Second question.
She also wanted to find out the...
She or he?
No, she, her auntie, his auntie.
But then this time you said Munir or there?
Munir's auntie.
I was amazed. Yesterday I thought it was she who asked the question. That is why I addressed her about the neck.
Yes.
And this time you said Munir or there, so
So it was not clear.
you meant his auntie.
Yes.
Of course.
The,
Does she not have any name, just auntie?
we don't know.
Amina.
Amina or there?
Asaf.
Huh?
Asaf. Asaf.
Asaf. Understand? Yes, please.
The other verse is verse number 261 in Surah Al-Baqarah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa iz qala Ibrahimu Rabbi arini kayfa tuhyil mauta qala awalam tu'min qala bala walakin liyatma'inna qalbi qala fakhuz arba'atan min at-tayri fasurhunna ilayka summa jal ala kulli jabalin minhunna juz'an summa duhunna yatinaka saya wa'lam anna Allaha azizun hakim. Translation is, and remember when Abraham said, my Lord, show me how thou givest life to the dead. He said, hast thou not believed? He said, yes, but I ask this that my heart may be at rest. He answered, take 4 birds and make them attached to thyself. Then put each of them on a hill. Then call them. They will come to thee in haste. And know that Allah is mighty wise.
So the question, what is the question about? Ask your auntie, or you may please ask her. I understand the verse, but what is her question?
So she wants to know the connection of the at-tuyur in this verse with the previous one.
First of all, the word surhunna should be specifically brought to notice. This has been translated by different Orthodox ulama quite against the Arabic rules. Sur means to make a mincemeat out of that. But the sila ilayka never appears with minced beef. Surhunna ilayka means make them familiar to you or make them tamed by you, like birds are tamed. So that is the meaning of sur, not preparing minced beef. So the question was about the life. As far as the life after death is concerned, that was not the question of Abraham at all. Because he believed in his life after death, all his life he had been believing in this. It is impossible to conceive that Abraham had any doubts about his revival after death. But here, spiritually, how the spiritually dead are revived into spiritually alive, that is the question. And this question is based on some prophecies about Abraham, that the whole world, north and south, east and west, will receive the blessing of Abraham and his children. Both Ishaq and Ishmael are promised sons. And you read the Bible in detail, and also the Holy Quran has a reference to the same. Through Hazrat Ismail, the future of the whole world depended for survival, spiritual survival, on Abraham. That is through Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, not directly. But that was what blessing had been granted to him during his lifetime. And he kept wondering, just a few people around me have accepted me. And God is talking of the entire world. How this apparently impossible thing will happen? And in this regard, he says, although I believe it must happen, but if I see it happening in a manner, then my heart will feel at rest. So only for the reassurance of my heart, I request you to show me how it may happen. In answer to that, Allah said, take 4 birds and have them tamed, have them so, teach them to respond to your call, like tamers of birds and animals do this. When you do it, then put them on different mountains all around. And then you give a call, they will come flying towards you. So, this is how the whole world will ultimately be brought to life by Allah through the call of Ahmad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The souls of all humans are automatically attached to the soul of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, if a call is issued from him to the 4 corners of the world, those birds will fly back who are already tamed, in the sense that potentially they are ready for responding to the call of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This means the Holy Quran says, when the Rasul calls you, yuhyikum, so that he may revive you, respond to his call. So these verses are connected, which means that all the world will not automatically come. Only those souls will respond who are potentially Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam souls. Potentially attached to him so powerfully. So when a call is given for the revival, they will come from all over the world. You have witnessed during this jalsa, the fulfillment of this prophecy. And you have witnessed how the dead are revived. Why did they come from all over the world? No personal gain, no material end. Only they responded to the call of Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which call was reissued through Hazrat Muslim alayhi salatu wasalam. So we have seen the revival of the world, which was promised to Abraham, but not directly to him. If it was directly fulfilled during his time, he had no need for any doubts. You understand? You understood it clearly?
Yes.
That's which I refer to.
Yes.
Is from Surah Al-Anfal, 25th, verse 25th. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله وللرسول إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم. So this is Ihya Mauta, to which Hazrat Ibrahim was referring. And because he was told by Allah that the whole world would be blessed by him and his progeny, he was amazed that only a few people around him had followed him. So how would he be able to revive the whole world? In answer to this vision of 4 birds was shown to him, or this experiment was suggested to him. But it was Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam who was meant throughout, and this verse proves this. It doesn't say Ya ayyuhallazina amanu jami'an nas, because it's evident Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a prophet for the whole world. So whichever from among them would believe in him, his revival is his responsibility. They should offer themselves to him for the revival. This is what I said happened during this jalsa, and happens at every jalsa, in fact. Has she received the answer fully, or has she other things to ask?
She will watch. I think she has left yesterday.
No, inquire from her if all the question has been answered, or she still has to ask something else about the same verse.
Yes. I will have to write back because she has left yesterday.
What?
She's gone yesterday back to Haifa.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember now. So I was looking at her, she was like the same person. Oh, she had told me yesterday that she would be going back. So you can ask her, I'm telling you now, wherever she is.
Okay. I understand.